this. Holy shit, what is up, everybody? Welcome to Mates of Fate on Saturday night? Is that right?
Still Saturday.
That's right.
That's Saturday.
So far, it's still Saturday. Thank you so much for being here for what is going to be such an extremely special game for all of us, but especially me, because this is probably my favorite campaign I've ever run. Seriously. And some of the best players I've ever played with in my life. And now we're in the very final chapter. So a few quick announcements. I didn't write them down. I'm completely winging this. What do we got? TTTomes, right? This is Wednesday. Join us Wednesday right here on... Hey, sound on the first go. Yay. Join us Wednesday night at 8:30 Eastern because we're going to do part 2 and again, the final chapter of Spiderhaunt Woods. If you missed the first part, grab the VOD because it was so much fun. Marcel has been doing an amazing job DMing for all the DMs here on Mates of Fate, and it's been a blast. So we are all really excited to get back into it, do the second half. Thank you, Marcel, for having us. Come back.
Thanks for being here.
Come back Thursday. We're going to be running Songs of Creation. Brand new cast. Matt and Sarah from Slice and Dices are now full-time with us. They are now officially Mates of Fate. It is only a matter of time until my character can antagonize Matt's character into a fist fight. I'm hoping it'll be this week, so definitely tune in and see if we can make that happen. This has been a charity campaign. I am super proud to announce that we have, as of today, raised $751, I don't know how that happened, dollars for the Trevor Project, preventing suicide and crisis in LGBTQ youth. One of our very favorite charities. We're super proud that this basically whole campaign has been supporting them. It's not too late. If you want to send one of your favorite players a healing potion, you can. It's like $5. Go for it. You just hit the QR code right over here. You can make a wild magic search happen, but if you love them, I wouldn't, because it's a thing. I don't know. Catch all, like, if you're just tuning out and you're like, what the fuck is this? This isn't Lost Mine of Phandelver. I've heard of this, and this is nothing like it. You can catch our old episodes on YouTube and figure out what happened there. Get all our links to socials on matesoffate.com. We'll do the round horn thing, I think, at the end, because I want to get into it. Last thing before we get started, Jesse, our man, thank you so much for playing tonight. Not to get into any of his personal business, but I will just say he has an extremely long day, and he basically just walked through the door and got online to play this game with us. So please take inspiration. We are indebted to you for like helping us play this tonight, because I don't know when we would have finished it otherwise. Thank you, my man. Okay. You guys ready to play D&D?
Oh, you betcha.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys ever gonna be?
Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, thanks as always to our friends at Syrinscape for the awesome sounds and music and all that good stuff tonight. You hear that? That's Syrinscape. Thank you, Syrinscape. Make your game more epic at Syrinscape.com. Okay. So, adventurers. You have found the source of all these crazy waves of wild magic that have been completely overtaking most of the Sword Coast, to the best of your knowledge. The water is black, people are teleporting onto roofs, there's like planes opening up left and right into like a fire elemental plane, water, metal for some reason, people are turning into goats, shit's weird, and you think you finally figured out why. You've made your way into Wave Echo Cave and you found the source of it all. Probably, you know that there's this mage, a wild magic mage known as the Black Spider, and she has been using the Forge of Spells in Wave Echo Cave to power this arcane ritual that's ripping open holes between these different planes. You found the mage. She seems powerful, angry, unhinged, and the four of you have leapt into the fray to stop this ritual from being finished. So you're toe-to-toe with this wild magic mage and her elemental guardians. You've dealt a ton of damage, and you've taken almost as much, if not no more, yourselves. So, GOG.
Let me get into character.
Role playing. GOG. You can't breathe. Your eyes open and your vision is blinded by dark black water all around you. What do you do?
I'll try it anyway. Can I breathe?
No. You are in a dark black body of water. You don't know how deep, and you cannot breathe.
Can I talk? Or can I open my mouth to say anything?
Yeah, when your mouth opens, water fills in.
Okay, that's stupid. I'll look for any source of light. So
Okay, make a perception check.
Start off the night nice. 22.
It's up. You got a little discombobulated, but it's up maybe 20, 30 feet. You think you can barely see some kind of like faint purple light up there.
Let me see, does this require vocal? It probably does, but let me check. I don't have that. Never mind. That's vocal as well. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna swim my little heart out.
Okay. It's thick. It's thicker than water should be, and your body starts to struggle, and your body doesn't quite feel like your own. It feels very heavy, but you start making your way towards that faint purple light above you. And then as you extend, as you're swimming, you feel a hand take yours and begin helping to pull you up to the surface. You feel someone next to you begin swimming as well.
I'll follow the arm upwards and see if I can see who it is.
Okay. You begin furiously swimming as your lungs start to burn, this hand in yours kind of leading you upwards, and moments later your head breaks the water, breaks the surface, and you emerge, gasping for air, treading in what looks like this lake of black ichor. Around you, you see treetops. It looks like this is a forest that is now completely flooded. You see the tops of these ancient trees that look long dead, like their life force has just been drained by the water around you.
Any sign of any living individuals? Living people, creatures? Do I hear any animals?
You hear surging water. You don't hear any animals, but just a moment later, the hand that was in yours also breaks the surface of the water. And you see this head emerge, also gasping for air. And you see this teenage girl with long dark hair that's slicked back, now with black water. And she looks at you with absolutely terrified eyes, panting, trying to catch her breath as well.
Where are we, Belana?
It's the same. It's changing. Joji, you can't be here.
I'm not trying to be here. We're literally in the middle of fighting this thing. Whatever's responsible for this.
The water begins pulling her away from you. We're running out of time.
Do I see any light, any more light? Like where this he was coming from?
What you see is what was a blue sky or a starry sky, sometimes as you know it. The clouds have now completely hazed over with this dim purple light, like nothing's breaking through.
You see this tree is still currently right now. Mm-hmm. Just okay. What was she saying? Sorry.
You need to get back.
I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. I don't even know. If there's enough space and I can do it, I will Misty Step to the nearest branch, higher than the water surface.
Okay, that's easy enough to do. Do you leave her behind?
I mean, I don't really have a choice at the moment.
Okay.
And as far as I know, this is an out-of-body experience, or I'm somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what this is. But she's supposed to be dead. Anyway, yeah, Misty Step to the tree.
Okay.
Let's get a better vantage point to see the surrounding area.
Okay. You see an ancient forest that in your childhood you knew was not ancient. It just looks like the life has been sucked away from it. And it extends as far as the eye can see, and so does the black water. And your sister, now furiously treading water, trying to swim towards you, just shouts at you with desperation, "Please get back! I don't want it to end it like this, please!" Make your first death saving throw.
Six.
Okay. That's your first failure.
All right.
Bringing us to everyone still alive in Wave Echo Cave. What the rest of you see, you just saw Gioji get taken down by, I think it was a fire elemental or a water elemental. He got hit a couple of times extremely hard, but you just saw his body fall, tip onto the ground, rolled onto his back, and his body just breaking the surface of this outline of a glowing arcane circle that you all saw when you came in here, but now I put it on your map to kind of give you an idea of exactly where that is. As his body hits the floor, the circle begins to glow a little brighter. You see the black spider, who was this wild purple-haired mage with kind of a friendly, bright face, now taken over, coursing with anger, and these long 8-foot legs piercing from her back, just fuzzy black legs, begin scuttling over to Gioji. So we're at the top of the round in combat, and she is going to use her turn to take one of her pointed black legs and pierce it directly into Gioji's sternum and drag him further into this circle. And as she does, you see the circle begins to glow gold all around you, begins to light up the room just a little bit. The sigil on the floor that Gioji's on top of begins pulsing a little bit, and then those of you in the room that can see Gioji, you see the black spider take a deep breath and throw her head back as she kind of like touches Gioji's energy. And in that moment, Gioji's body now looks like, instead of being unconscious, it looks like he's been dead for days. You're not exactly sure what she's doing, but you can tell she's concentrating right now. So that's going to bring us to Tincture. What would you like to do?
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna shoot her with my crossbow.
Go ahead.
Damn.
Really, game? I rolled a 1, so that's a 9. I completely missed.
The one just
Yeah.
almost hits Gioji. But I'm not that much of a bitch.
I rolled a 9 technically, but okay. Yeah. I'm gonna use. Let's see. Where's Gioji located?
Just on the edge of this arcane circle.
How far away would you say he is, though?
20 feet-ish?
Okay. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna cast bonus action. Where is it? Can I find it on this healing word? And see if I can heal him for 7 points of health.
Okay. That's a bonus action. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Gioji, one moment you're in a tree looking out at a dying forest, flooding with black ichor, and in the next moment, you just feel pain seeping through your entire body, and you're aware of this sharp, painful spike in your sternum pressing you into the ground, and you are awake, and everything hurts again, but you are alive.
It's like fucking Starship Troopers right now, dude. Ah!
Gioji, get up!
I will on my turn.
Tingsha, you see the black spider, her head, which was looking up as it was feeling this energy coming from Geoji, suddenly her head angrily whips in your direction. You see her eyes flash white, and as she kind of like a snarl forms across her face, you see in her reaction she's going to begin forming a fireball in her fingers. Glaring. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah. Where'd the map go?
I'm too scared to find the map.
Okay, I'm gonna go in this room off the side here.
You're like, I'm gonna live, damn it.
Bye.
Okay.
I'm gonna close the door behind me.
That works. That'll be your turn with Brutalitar and then Lofane on deck.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action, drink a potion of healing.
Smart.
First and foremost.
Priorities.
So that's 7 hit points back. And then Brutalitar is going to do something that you've never seen him do. He's going to take his hand, the one that glows with the energy, and he's going to press it to one of his wounds, and it seems like he's sealing it with fire as he casts Cure Wounds on himself.
Cauterization, cure wounds. Cool.
For another 6. Not the worst, everything helps. And he's going to spin his sword and kind of circle around a bit, assessing the situation. He's not leaving, but he's trying to figure out exactly what to do. And I'll move about here and end my turn.
Okay. You can see, since you're moving around carefully to assess the situation, make an Arcana check.
Sweet. Ooh, bad roll.
Okay.
7 total.
Looks like Geoji's alive. This is weird shit going on. Anything else for your turn?
That is it for me.
Okay. Lofane.
Okay, I am in the just outside the door here with Drip. I assume the sleeping spell is about to wear off or is worn off.
No, you still have time.
I mean, I want him awake.
Wake him up. I put him to sleep, man, for a reason.
No, he's fine now. He's got to be. I'm waking him up. First off, I'm gonna wake him up using animal handling, getting him back to his old self.
Wake the fuck up! No.
Are you sure he's going to be his old self when you wake him up?
I mean, an animal handling check could determine that.
So you are aware that he had Dominate Beast cast upon him, and the creature that cast it, especially as you know, is still alive. But you can try. We can see what happens.
I don't know if that requires concentration.
Dominate Beast?
Yeah.
Lofane
like
gets mauled to death outside the room.
By Drip.
GOG, yeah.
He died as he lived.
Reckless.
Being reckless and being bitten by animals. Okay, you want to wake him up?
Yeah, I don't want to use my animal handling.
All right, go ahead. Let's contest it. We'll do the caster's concentration versus your animal handling, and we'll see who he's gonna listen to.
You got it.
I'll my glasses on.
You tell me, and then I'll decide if I want to use my luck.
That was a 12.
I got a 13.
He's all yours.
Hey, buddy!
Hey.
Back. All right. And now that he's awake, I'm like, buddy, hey, you're back. And I'm gonna turn right into a dire wolf and like growl and start heading towards the witch bitch.
Awesome.
with Drip along my side. I don't think I would have an action left, given my check that I had to do. But I am assuming we can both approach, and Drip can attack her.
Yeah, Drip will still have an action.
Excellent. He's gonna roll at advantage, +4 to hit.
Pack tactics.
Pack tactics. Okay. Oh. Shit. At advantage, let's say. Okay, tactics. Ooh, 23.
That'll hit. Who's a good boy?
He's a good boy. CD4 +2 piercing. And did we determine that this is a creature?
Sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, she has to do a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
2d4.
On top of me?
Fine.
Make one for the team.
If I had a
You
nickel.
won't feel it. You're down.
She failed, so I'm gonna roll a d8 and we'll see what direction she falls on. If she falls on top of GOG or she falls backwards. She is knocked prone backwards. That was a decent strategy.
9 piercing damage.
All right. Who's
We're back in the game, Drip. Ah!
He doesn't
Everyone
lag.
was scared till it worked. Now we have 2 wolves in the room on our team, and everyone feels better.
Dang, guys, I think we're barking up the wrong tree here.
No. Yeah. Drip is not waggy. He is all like snarls and hackles up. He's ready for business.
Bad boy.
Yeah.
No scritches for him right now.
Anything else for y'all's turn?
No, we're ready to fight her.
Fantastic. That is going to bring us back to the one and the same that cast Dominate Beast on your pet. Where is he? Where's that motherfucker? Bringing us back to the Earth Elemental. You all hear this crunching sound as emerging in the top of the room, this enormous Earth Elemental pops up through the arcane sigil, not too far from all of you all, sees the wolf attacking his mistress and looks very disappointed. He is going to approach both of you, the biggest threats to his mistress at the moment, and he's going to make his first attack at you, Lofane. He's going to make a slam attack. That's a nat 1. Oh, cute. My D&D Beyond Mimic dice, when you get a nat 1, they open up and a tongue pops out. Gross, I didn't know they did that.
Does he hit himself on the head?
So he's...
Stress.
No, he doesn't talk. So you see these giant stone hands kind of roundhouse around. The first one going for Lofane, and the second one punching down on top of Drip.
Oh, it's a crit fail? Come on.
The crit fail for you. That's a 21 to hit Drip.
Oh, that hits Drip.
He's gonna take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as this stone fist just comes crunching down on top of him, and he gives out a yelp.
Need a pen.
That is gonna bring us to GOG. Awake and no longer pinned to the ground.
I'm going to just scoot backwards on the ground a few feet before standing up, and then point my drum in the direction of the one on the ground. Stupid lady. And I'm going to, with the final one, punch it again and cast Shatter on her.
Okay. Let's make some attack rolls.
Make that con save.
Don't mind if I do. Okay, con save. Is that both of them or just Black Spider?
I don't want to risk hitting my compatriots, so just Black Spider.
All right. Come on, girl. That's a 10.
Oh, full damage. Good dice, good dice. 19 points. of thunder damage.
GOG, as the spell emanates out from you, and the ground below you already shaking with arcane energy all around you, this spell, just from acoustics alone, causes this whole room to start to shake, and you hear rocks begin to fall around you from what you've just done. Also, can you roll the d20 for me, please?
Ooh, this is fun stuff. 6. Yeah, 6.
Okay, thank you. She's looking hurt.
And then I will bonus action drink my last healing potion.
Okay.
And where am I right now? I will move my. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere safe. It's not even a little bit.
Absolutely not. Also, you have half of your movement because you had to get up.
I'm not going anywhere. So just over here, the little cubby hole. Maybe they won't remember me. That's my turn.
Our friend JF Messon has just cast some channel points to send, I want to say, GOG a healing potion. So now you get another one in your backpack. Just an abundance of healing potions that I said they could use as bonus actions like an idiot. Well, let's give him feats at level 3. What could go wrong? All right. I'm sorry, anything else for your turn?
No.
Great.
Nope. Good.
That is bringing us to the black spider, looking very angrily around. Oh, no, wait. I skipped the water elemental. The water elemental was holding his action, obviously.
Black spider who's prone.
The black spider who's prone. You see just all 10 feet of her stumble backwards and clatter onto her back. And you see her roll and struggle with all her legs to get back up. Actually, concentration. That's pass. You see she's still holding this tiny ball of fire in her hands, and she looks to all of you around with fury in her eyes. The arcane sigil around you begins to glow a violent shade of orange, and she throws it directly onto the ground. Rip, Lefane, GOG, Brutalitar, I'm going to need all of you to make dexterity saving throws. Goodbye, water elemental. You were fun.
17.
Oh no.
Oh, goodness.
She just kamikaze herself.
You did.
She did something. Here we go.
I have a 16 for Drip and 19 for me.
Those are both saves. How'd you do, Brutalitar?
Oh, 8.
Okay. If it's any consolation, the water elemental also failed.
It's alright. I like fire.
You succeed?
I think GOG got a 7 if I heard right.
She's rolling like shit.
Well, 17. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Don't try to put me in the same boat as you, burning and shit. Come on now.
Those are some bullshit rolls. I'm not pulling any punches. Those are just bullshit rolls. If you failed that roll, you are taking 19 points of fire damage. And if you succeeded, that is going to be 10 points of fire damage. And you see she has badly burned herself in the process too. The water elemental just evaporated in a puff of steam. She is also going to roll a d20 because she's casting magic inside the circle. That's
and I
never
have a question once you're done rolling dice.
Sure. What's your question?
Brutalitar is going to breathe in and absorb some of these flames. So if I use absorb elements and cut 9 in half, is that going to be 4 or 5? How you rule?
5.
5? Okay.
Yeah, it would be 5 damage, so that only seems fair. Didn't know you could do that. Neat.
Wait, didn't you take the full damage though?
Yeah, you take it.
You failed.
I'm fire resistant.
Oh,
Yeah, but you
right.
failed, so you would have taken the full damage of the fire. But because of your resistance, it would have been half.
It's
So it
yeah.
Oh, yeah, no,
So-
don't mind me. So,
Okay, everybody's still standing then.
Except for
Fire.
Trip.
And one of my weapons has flames kind of like on it, like it's a flaming weapon right now after I absorb the flames.
Cool.
Drip gets saving throws though. Right? Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Why'd you bring him into the fight? Why did you
Please
leave him
hit
in
this
the
fucker
hole?
down!
Oh, you could have left him in the hole. It's fine. Kill all the players. Feel no shame, no mercy. And as a bonus action too, as you see her climb to her feet, looking absolutely furious, her eyes now flash black, and you see her start to glow purple as she's charging up. You saw her do this a few rounds ago. She was firing up some kind of arcane explosion, and it looks like she's getting ready to concentrate on something pretty big. But that's going to bring us to Tincture with Brutalitar on deck.
well, hearing things exploding out there, gonna peek out this room and gonna shoot at her again. Don't fail me now, crossbow.
Don't fail me now.
It still failed pretty hard. 14 to hit.
14 does not quite hit. You see it just kind of like sink into her cloaks.
God damn it. Okay, where's Drip? Would Drip be within 30 feet of the door, you think?
Of 30 feet of you?
Yeah.
Both, yeah.
Okay, screw it. I don't want Drip to die, so same thing. Gonna cast my last first level spell to heal Drip.
Okay.
Feeling it now.
How many hit points does Drip regain?
Oh, it's actually 60 feet, so never mind. Yeah. 6 points of healing.
This,
Back in the fight.
this Artificer's the best cleric you've ever had.
best cleric, best tank, best rogue. He doesn't even need us. She's boss.
Yeah, you see Drip like snarl awake again, his ears looking completely alert, ready to get back into the fray. Anything else for your turn, Tincture?
Yeah, I like this door. I'm gonna close the door again.
It's a nice door. It's a nice door.
Be like,
All right.
good night, guys. I'll be in here. Bye.
You see the mage flash a look in your direction very angrily. Tincture. Brutalitar with Lofane on deck. You're up, Brutalitar.
Okay, so with my turn now, I am going to trying to make it there, but this guy's in the way, so gotta shift him real quick. I'm gonna move over here towards her, and with my +1 longsword, swing out and try to hit, and that's gonna be a 31 to hit.
Holy shit! Also, actually, no, you don't need the +1 from the Forge of Spells. I think you're good. Was that a crit or just a 31?
That was just a 31 thanks to that potion of, what was it? Storm
Oh
Giant
my
Strength?
god, I forgot! Oh, these freaking wild magic potions. All right.
So, and then to hit, that's going to be 12 points of slashing damage, and because I absorbed some of the flames off her attack, another 3 points of fire damage for 15 total.
She is definitely licking hurt, Brutalitar. You smell this, just the smell of singed flesh as you manage to take off one of her legs and see her wobble again.
Okay, with my bonus action, I'm going to summon back my javelin that I linked to before, so that's a +1 javelin, so I should have that back in my hand as well.
Dope. Okay.
And my turn.
Okay. All right. Bringing us to Lofane and Drip. Somehow still standing.
Yeah. Okay. So we're both just gonna bite her. It's gonna be +4 to hit for him, +5 for me, with both with advantage. We'll roll for me first. I'm actually gonna use the luck. Do one more. Holy God. That's not gonna work. That's 12 to hit.
12 unfortunately does not hit.
Fucking Christ. Okay. All right, and then Drip got a crit 20.
Holy shit, Drip.
And then she needs to do a DC saving throw of 11 for strength.
Roll better this time. I wrote
is
you to
it-
be cool. Roll better.
Is it double with the crit?
Yeah, whatever damage dice you'd roll them twice.
So that's 4 plus... Come on, populate. 4 plus 7, so 11. That's 13 piercing damage from Drip.
Okay. And she failed her strength save, so uneasy on the leg that Brutalitar just removed. Drip just forces her backwards, back onto her back again. Her
Man, I
spider
wish I
legs
could get to her
sprawled in the
before
air.
She got back up. Damn, I wish she didn't go before me.
Anything else for the pack?
No, dude, the pack is I guess since she's knocked prone, I'd like myself to be on the other side of the stone guy's mistress, as well as Drip. So I'm on the north side of her now.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's gonna bring us exactly to the stone guy. He is going to move inexplicably through her. You just see like his body forms a stone arch around her and then reform right in your face, Lofane. And he's gonna try and make another slam attack, and you see both of these boulders for hands coming right at you. Roll better. Dirty 20 to hit.
That'll do it.
That first fist is gonna deal 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Second is a 26 to hit
That also hits.
for 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that knocks me out of Wolf.
Okay. Is the Genasi still standing?
The Genasi's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I imagine you like uppercuts and then like whoosh, knocked in the air as a wolf and then like land back down as a Genasi.
Superhero
My
landing.
quarterstaff. Yeah, my quarterstaff ready.
So fucking cool.
On your knees.
Do you yell in dog form when you get hit? Like, Shaitan! And then,
Shut Lele. Okay. All right, bringing us back to GOG.
Oh, shit. I will back up as far as I can up against the wall, and now that these two are nearly side by side, I'm gonna do it again. I use my final second level spell to cast Shatter on these two.
Both of them.
Both of them. It's a 10-foot radius. I'm trying to keep it away from my crew.
Okay.
If that means myself taking damage, I will do it.
No, that's... Well, 10-foot radius. No, you can do that.
All right,
You can,
cool.
yeah.
Then yeah, I will do the same motion and cast Shatter on them.
All right. As you do, GOG, this clap rings out, and now the walls around you are beginning to shake, and you can feel the ceiling is starting to fall in here. That is an 18 to save for the stone guy. And that is a fail for the black spider.
Anyway, I could use my inspiration to make the other thing re-roll.
What other thing?
The elemental, the one that succeeded.
No.
Okay. Thought I'd ask.
Never hurts to ask.
It's gonna be 12 thunder damage on the success, half on the failure. Yeah, 12 on a failure.
Other way around.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Long day, guys.
No, I get it.
That's actually exactly what the earth elemental had left. You see him take the
Thank
full
God.
blast of this vibratory wave and just crumble into pebbles around the black spider's feet. So she's taking 12 points of damage.
Correct.
You see her roll over in agony, struggling to find her feet on the floor again, and you see the arcane runes on the ground flicker and begin to dim as the walls around you are now like vibrating, as though this room could collapse.
Oh, shit. Oh, where do these keep coming from? Fuck it. I'm gonna drink another potion.
How many pockets do I have in this cloak?
Never-ending potions. Fucking charity potions. Would you like to move, or are you good?
Where am I guess?
Power word potion.
Oh, yeah, no shit. I'm gonna go even farther back behind the pillar and just like, got this, guys. I'm gonna hang out over here. That's my turn.
All right. Our friend Miss Deadite just cashed another healing potion. Just let them die. They want it. Deadite, they're fine. Oh, it's for Lofane. Of course it is. It's his favorite. All right, so bring us top of the round back to Black Spider. You see her struggling and stuttering in her movements to try and get back to her feet. And somebody just gave the DM advantage. Thank you.
You.
Thank you. You see her, it takes a moment, but 6 of her legs, she just tries to find her footing. And in this like stilting way, she rises to her feet, not quite as tall as before. And you see many of her bones are broken at this point. She can't stand completely straight up, but she is still radiating this violet energy around her, and you see her close her eyes and begin to focus. The sigils at your feet also begin to glow bright blue beneath you, the walls around you shaking. And she is going to explode. She's going to make an arcane explosion. So everyone in the room, make me a dexterity saving throw. It's a DC 16.
Okay.
11. You're muted, Marcel.
I said I don't want to talk about it.
18 plus 2.
Let's just say
no.
it could have been worse, but only by 1.
Okay, yeah. What'd you say was the save?
16.
Nah, fail. Both of us.
All right. You are going to take 15 points of force damage if you did not save this right now. And as she does, the circle glows extremely bright as whatever you just lost, everyone except GOG basically, whatever you just lost is now consumed in the circle, making it even stronger. But you see she has to fall on a couple of legs to keep her strength back up. She closes her eyes and tries to catch her breath.
I fall unconscious as I hit the wall behind me.
Damn, my shield goes flying, clank, as I hit the ground.
Lofane,
I get blown back also. Drip. He's right next to me.
Tincture.
This is really bad. Okay, is it my turn?
It's your turn, Tincture.
Okay, I'm gonna do something really stupid.
Atta girl.
Ooh, I'm excited.
How far is the black spider from me?
Are you still in your room?
Yeah, I am at the door, technically, but...
25 feet.
Okay. Alright. I am going to exit the room. I am going to use a bonus action to drink the potion of... Where is it? Where are my potions? Why can't I find it? Oh, it's in the component pouch. That's why. I'm gonna drink the potion of Hill Giant Strength.
Okay.
Bonus action, and then I'm going to. Where's the map? Right next to her. I'm going to take the fireball pearl. I'm gonna try to shove it down her throat. And see what happens.
Oh my god. Okay.
Like I said, a really stupid idea.
It's an idea. She is too weak to even try and resist you, Tincture. Go ahead and roll for damage. Lothane and Brutalitar, you are about to lose a death saving throw.
Okay, well, let's see if this works. Like I said, really stupid idea, but we'll find out.
That's all we got. Go for it, Tink.
86.
Just don't double Drip's HP here, whatever you go for fight.
That is 27 points of damage.
As the spell goes off, you see the sigils around you become inflamed, as though they are absorbing exactly the same elements that just activated. But she was too weak to resist you. You rip this bead of fireballs off your neck, and you jam it into her mouth, shove her jaw closed, and you just see an explosion of fire as you yourself are blown backwards. Are you making your own dexterity saving throw for that as well?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Oh no! And my Discord. No, nobody say anything. My Discord just restarted itself. It was too exciting and it couldn't handle it. Oh my god. Okay. Don't finish the game without me. I'm coming back.
Oh,
Hey, look. Brutalitar's DM now.
No!
Wait, everybody stab her. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Tincture, did you save your own dex saving throw? You can roll with.
Not.
Go ahead and roll with advantage because you knew that you were going to do this.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay. Your friends are down. For all you know, they are dead. But the most important thing is, so is the black spider. How do you want to do this?
I mean, oh, you mean kill her? Because
I think that was explained.
I don't think there's a much better way to kill her than fireball.
To the throat.
Yeah.
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 I want spider cuts everywhere.
Well, yeah, I mean, I imagine I'd probably be thrown back as well, but since I saved, I'm alive, surprisingly. If I had failed, I would have died.
So the force of this explosion just causes you to flip backwards away from her. You feel teeth ejecting from her mouth, your hands singed as you're blown backwards, and you see this enormous fire emerging from the floor and these arcane sigils that then raise up above you. You can't see or feel from the heat around you. You're hoping your friends aren't being burned alive, dead at this point, and then whoosh, the room is filled with smoke and the sigils are extinguished as her body falls. And there is just nothing left still remaining of a body. You just see legs going in opposite directions. The fire is gone, and now this room is shaking harder than ever from the blast of this damage. The black spider is no more. The sigil is out. The ritual has been stopped. Your friends look like they're dead, Tincture. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna... Let's see, where's the map? Lofane, it looks like Lofane's the closest to me. I'm gonna try to give him a potion of healing if I can.
Okay.
Does it work? I mean...
First failure.
Does it work? I don't know. Do I have to roll for success?
If she gives you a potion of healing, then you regain consciousness. You're not exactly sure what just happened, but you look around and GOG is dead in the corner. Brutalitar is dead behind you, and Drip is not breathing. Hello, Fame, what would you like to do?
I would like to cast Cure Wounds on my little boy.
What's his total HP?
His total HP is 18.
Okay. Okay, you can heal him.
Okay. Whew, that's good.
Does he look like a giant hairless cat right now?
You all do. It was bad.
All right, he's fired now.
Brutalitar, give me another death saving throw.
Oh, right. That's just a straight D20.
Straight D20.
3.
What?
That is 2 failures.
Where does Brutalitar go in his mind?
I'm going to say searching for wherever this long lost family member is. So maybe where he last saw his family, like thinking about who he's seen that could still be alive. So a flashback of his childhood.
Okay. GOG. You're back at the top of a tree again. Make another death saving throw.
Oh, what the hell? We were just... Ugh.
You look around and you see the water is slowly beginning to recede. You see more treetops than you saw last time you were here.
9.
Your sister looks at you, treading water with absolute anguish. Tincture, what are you doing?
Let's see now.
Wait, do I have time to do something before you go on to Tincture, just in case?
Sure.
I jump from the tree into the water towards my sister.
She swims towards you, and you're able to connect. Your hands just like brushing against one another.
That's all I want.
I'm going to use a potion of healing on Brutalitar.
Okay. Brutalitar, you awake and you feel the calming flames that surrounded your body being extinguished, and you feel cold earth on your back. You look up into Tincture's face, staring back down at you. You are alive.
Oh. I'm gonna get up, kind of assess the situation, and see GOG's down, and as I'm scrambling towards him, thank you, Tincture.
Tincture is very burned right now. Her arm and the sleeve of like her usual like jacket is like just completely burned off, and the side of her armor is also singed, and like, a little bit of her hair is singed too. She's trying not to cry.
I think we all need a good spa day after this, on a side note.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna make it over to Gioji and turn him over, and if I see like a wound on his like abdomen, his sternum, where the leg was like jabbed into him, I'm gonna take that same hand and place it over it, and a similar flame effect as I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds and use fire.
You watch as this puncture wound directly over his heart is cauterized and then heals, and it glows gold. And Joji, you feel air in your lungs again as you feel your sister's fingers slipping away from yours. And you return to this plane, looking up at Brutalitar's face.
6 hit points.
That's some good sexual healing there, my friend.
Oh boy.
So
For the
warm.
healing potions
So
too.
tingly. How do you do it? Did we win? Did we get it? Did we kill her?
I'm on the ground with Drip. I'm Cure Wounds, and I have my head against his as I heal him. And I see that everybody else is healing up, and I pick up Drip and walk over to the rest of them while they're healing up.
Lofane, you got 10 back, and Brutalitar, you got 7 back.
7, sweet.
Oh, good.
Looking around you now, you hear that the rocks have stopped falling in here, and the ground is no longer shaking. You look out into the hallway past the room that Tincture was hiding in, and you see the ground has split in this like arcane path that was leading directly to the Forge of Spells, but the ground is no longer shaking now. Everything seems safe for the time being. What would you like to do, adventurers?
Take a nap.
I'm holding Drip still. That was a close call. What happened?
Can we leave this god awful place, please? Can we get our dwarven friend and just get the fuck out?
Absolutely.
Don't we need to find the dwarf first?
What's
He's in this room over here.
Tincture, he was in that room that you were darting in and out of, unconscious on the floor.
Probably didn't even notice him. My little heart was beating so fast.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
I should have made him tap you on the shoulder.
He might have got stabbed.
I probably would have got stabbed.
They're flanking us! Stab, stab, stab.
Okay. So what would you all like to do?
Was I aware that the dwarf was in that room there?
Only if Lofane told you, but he may have, because he went scouting.
I think he did tell us.
Yeah. I'm sick of this mission. I just watched my boy go down a couple times, and I'm gonna just walk over to where the dwarf was, be like, I think the end of our mission is here, and walk towards the room where the dwarf is.
He is curled up on a makeshift blanket on the ground, shivering, unconscious.
Yeah, while they're making sure he's not dying, I want to be out here looking for anything that would have been used in the ritual to try to take it so it doesn't happen again.
And if there's any remains of the black spider, I'd like to loot her. What's left of her. You know, check the pieces over here, there, and back there.
Oh,
All the pieces.
what's left of her?
You guys can both make an investigation check.
Sweet.
Can I also do that?
Sure. Absolutely.
I was curious more about I see there's like a desk over in the corner there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to look at that.
There sure is.
I rolled another nat 20 for a 26.
Oh my god.
18.
21 for Brutalitar.
You all find everything there is to find here. On on what remains of her person, you find this this gem that was hanging around her neck, but beneath her cloak, so you couldn't see it before. It's in the shape of a little diamond spider. It now has a crack in it, as though it was filled with some kind of arcana previously. You're not sure exactly what it does, but you can tell that it did look powerful. You also find a spider ring. She had a bit of a motif, and I can send you the stats for that. She had a potion of healing. And then on the table in the corner, you find what looks like a manifesto. It starts off as like a spell book full of incantations, like a wizard would have. And then the longer it goes, the more the handwriting begins to get wild. And then you see about halfway through, as you flip through this, it looks like letters to a goddess called Lolth. And she begins outlining the plans she had. You can read that at your leisure, but it kind of outlines the plan she had to tear open these planes and bring all of the energy here into this plane as an offering to some kind of goddess.
Could you spell the goddess's name?
Lolth.
Mm-hmm.
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
Sorry. Lolth.
I didn't make it up. It's a real thing.
Okay. No, I believe you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who looks the worst in the group right now? I think Geoji might.
Hurtful.
Health-wise.
He said what
Okay.
he said. No arguments here at the moment.
I would check with the dwarf.
I'm already in the room with the dwarf, and I've put Drip down, and I'm using level 2 cure wounds to cure the dwarf. Get him back to consciousness, hopefully.
You see his eyes open, and he looks startled. It looks very similar to when you woke up his brother in Cragmaw Castle. You see him, his eyes dart around, and he flinches as though you're going to hit him. And then you realize he doesn't have any recognition for you. Hey, what do you want, eh?
We've come to save you, and we're here now, and we need to leave.
Where's the crazy woman? She
She's departed.
She won't let me leave, eh?
She's departed. She's done.
She
Took care of her.
Who are y'all?
I'm Lofane, this is Drip, and I'll start walking out the door. I'm gesturing for him to follow.
He unsteadily climbs to his feet and follows you with a bit of a limp.
I'll point to my crew over there, be like, the big one, that's Brutalitar. He's a strong spirit, pretty tough. The bard-looking one is a strange fellow, but I like him. His name is Geoji. And the short goblin, that's Tincture. I don't even know how to describe her. She's done some amazing things. But we're here to save you.
Well met, friends. Oh, you're all a sight for sore eyes, eh? Oh, why did you come here? Do you have word from my family?
Your brother actually sent us here for you.
Gundren, he's alive?
Uh-huh.
Excellent. My name is Nundro. I'm the baby. And you see his beard is kind of black, not as much gray as Gundren has, but other than that, kind of the spitting image. Oh, I'm very glad to... Oh my gods, what happened in here? Oh, there's so much blood! Oh, God!
No, I mean, I kind of thought that would happen when I but
I'm just pointing to Tincture.
He starts backing away. Okay, Oh, it's nice to meet you, I suppose. Oh.
Wait.
Look,
I can hear you.
Oh. Okay, I suppose. I guess y'all are... Are you all after the Forge's spells too, or no?
We've already acquired the spells. We're just trying to leave.
We've actually got a deal with Gundren himself where we're expected to receive some percentage once the thing is up and running. Us to make sure that his kid, his little baby brother, as it were, we're safe.
Oh. Well, things must be pretty bad topside for him to offer you that, because we do not like to deal. So, much appreciated, I suppose.
So, just so you know, she's just gonna reach into her bag and pull out the other brother's belt buckle. I'm sorry he didn't make it.
Well, I know, lass. I appreciate that. Yeah, they jumped us both when we were sleeping. I think they just kept me alive because they thought I knew more about the Forge. It's been a tough couple weeks.
Do you need any food or?
Well, if you got some, please. Yes, I'll take whatever you got. Do you have a coat? It is cold down here.
I can give you this cloak, and I'm just gonna pull out the cloak of billowing that I never gave back to GOG. It's a little flamboyant, like our bard friend, but it's okay.
He goes to fasten it around himself and cannot, because it immediately just flies up behind him like a cape. Like, oh, thank you, miss. Oh, it's very, very fancy.
It's kind of making little Fane cold with the billowing, like, because he's right behind the dwarf and it's billowing into him. He's like,
sorry. Okay.
I will produce flame and almost like pull it out of my mouth and just hold it in my hand and then kind of control it to like just heat them up, like just kind of manual wave my hand around with like a little handheld campfire.
That's actually pretty nice, son. Thank you kindly. Oh. Okay, so y'all are getting out of here then? I'd love to get to Gundren if you know where to find him.
Sweet. Look I got this place.
Hey, I'll follow you. I don't think I can make my way through here alone until it gets cleared out.
Okay. Just for clarity, I healed him for 13 points. Since we have to exit this place, I thought that might be important.
It is. Thank you.
That healing potion that I had.
So many healing potions, Jesu. That is. That's more than enough to totally top him off, Lofane, because he is just a guy, not a hero like you guys. He is pretty puny.
Excellent.
All right, how do you want to make your way out of here?
I'll lead the way if no one cares. Trying to stealth.
I'd like to avoid going east because that's where the poison spores are.
I'm gonna follow everyone. Things sort of bandaging like her burned arm.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Which way would you guys like to leave?
Where did we come in? Let's go south then from here. The southern portion of where we came in, Lofane, right?
So if we head south to 10 and 11, we haven't been there before. 18 we've been to.
Lower.
But the exit, I believe, is towards the poison, if I'm not mistaken.
We're moving along. I'm gonna use my last spell slot to heal myself a little bit. Or 12 points of healing at least, which is
a good amount.
Better.
Okay. Okay. So Lofane, if you discuss this in front of Noondro, he would respond to you saying like, I don't know about any poison area, but I know you need to watch out for all the red brands. moving around in here. It's not good. They're everywhere. They're mean.
They're dead too.
Yeah, I think they're dead too.
Yeah, we got him. And if there's any more, they're no problem, really.
Okay. Sounds like I'm in good hands.
Sure.
All right.
I can't use the necklace anymore. I used the last fireball.
Well worth it.
You still have
For
the
some of
necklace?
us, yeah, I'm never gonna forget that sight.
You still have the necklace, right?
Yeah, I have
Excellent.
the necklace, but all the
Hold on
beads
to
are
it.
gone.
It's fine. Hold on to it. I know a guy. We'll just put some gems in it. Make it fancy. It'll be like a memento of these crazy few weeks we've spent together.
I mean, okay. Sorry, I've never done that before. It was really gruesome, and there was blood everywhere.
I mean, unless there's an exit outside of the water cavern, because remember there was all that water and we could have gone north.
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's an exit there, we probably want to go south from here into room 10 so that we can avoid going into the poison room.
Yeah, let's do that. Fuck the poison.
Nundro gives you a thumbs up. You guys want to head towards room 10? Let's see. All right, you can go to slide number 9. And I'll kind of give you an idea of what you're looking at in here because the map's a little confusing. But you guys are coming through the part of the map that says 218. But that's kind of, yeah, exactly. So as you walk in, you see that there's this still pool. And even now you can see it is filled with water, and you can see like this black oil receding down to the bottom of it, and the top of it is starting to grow clear, like right before your eyes. The shore of the pool has this like thin layer of broken shells, and you're gonna smell fish. It's comforting to only one of you and kind of gross to the rest of you. And there's a passage leading to the east out of here, and then you would know, actually, I think 11, I think you guys were already there. I think 11 is where you guys slept last night. That's the little room that you slept in last night. So you know this hallway, but if you're going into 10, then you see this pool full of water.
Are we
Well,
ready to leave?
I'm trying to get out of here right now.
Okay, so
Sounds like we're headed back towards 2 then.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking, yeah.
yeah, you can go around the pool to head east, or you can go through the room that you slept in last night in the other direction.
I'd like to avoid that given the poison. Oh, we just lost our people. And now we have 3 Brutaltars. What's up?
Somebody's lucky day. Goodness.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop trying to fix things.
So we want to go to 2, yeah?
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you can go to 2. That is gonna be slide number 3. And you are coming in from the top that says 210.
Oh boy. Is this poison? Poison?
This is an area that just looks like a lot of intersecting passages, Lofane. Ceilings are only 6 feet high, and a lot of them end in what was just partially excavated rock. You know this is a functional mine. This looks like a bunch of passages where they tried to mine and then found nothing and just went in a different direction.
Okay, so I'm like ducking the whole time.
Yep, I think, yeah, most of you are. I'm gonna need a marching order, please.
I'll take the lead.
Fine, I'll go behind Brutaltar. Unless he's not going behind Tink.
Yeah, if she says she wants to take the lead, I'll let her take the lead.
Word.
Okay.
I'll be right behind Tink then.
And I don't have, yeah, okay, so you're in back with Nundro, GOG? Who's got the highest passive perception? Remind me, is it Tincture?
I have the highest investigation, but not perception.
I have 14.
I have 14.
Yeah. Okay.
Be very careful, though.
But Geogi and Lofane, you both realize, as you move quietly through this area, it's almost undetectable, but you hear this slimy sound. Geogi, you look directly above you, and you see something oozing on the ceiling, kind of like creeping towards you. And as you look up, it stops. And just kind of like the slime thins out and just becomes like a shiny ceiling surface.
I'm just marching on.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Run. I'm like,
Run, why?
I push past it. I don't know. I saw something on the ceiling. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I'm running fast.
Okay.
Well, I stay there and look up and see what the fuck he's looking at.
I'm so glad you do, Lofane. As you do. Wait, I have a thing that you can see exactly what you look at. This slime begins to drip from the ceiling and then kind of congeal and become bigger and bigger, and then it drops down directly behind you. You just see this orange gelatinous ooze drop down with a plopping sound.
Not this again. No, I remember from our previous encounter how I died multiple times to something like this. And I'm just dripping, I just dip.
Dripping out dip.
You can either roll for initiative or you all can fucking book it.
I'm dipping, I'm out. What, do we need a dex save or anything?
It is currently about 10 feet behind you, and it starts creeping towards you. The sucking sound in the hallway behind you. So if you're running, you can run. But if you hold still, you're rolling for initiative.
Well, I want to just exit through this 2-1 door.
Okay. Do you tell everybody else to run?
Everybody else
You already ran.
I'm already in room
yeah,
one.
they're already running.
What are
I'm
you
like,
waiting for?
I'm going this way.
Okay.
Don't we have to climb like a cliffside to get up there, though?
Let's see. You're in room 1 now, you said?
I have a question,
Hang
Liam.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did I use a spell slot in my dream? Did that actually happen, or did I have my spell slots in that? Like,
You're no larger, and it doesn't take a spell slot. You can just misty step.
I understand that, but did I actually use my ability for the day, or was that just in my dream space?
You actually used it.
Okay.
And make of that what you will, but...
I just want to comment, I think it's funny how the marching order changes when Geogi gets scared.
Every time. Every
Fuck
time.
this shit, I'm out.
He's like, back front.
Marching order is different than chasing order.
Then, order.
All right. So the ochre jelly failed its athletics and could not keep up with you, which is sad for me because that would have been funny. But you make it back to, let's see, the first map, room number 2. You are all at the bottom of this, it's a 20-foot pit, basically. You used a rope to climb down here, and it is still here, tied to a stalagmite up above you.
Can I try to jump up there? I have those boots. I want to do them.
Oh, hell yeah.
Can I give her an assist by like acting as like a platform with my shield?
Yeah, roll with...
Like give her a further.
You absolutely can. And yeah, as you guys kind of acrobatics launch Tincture up into the air to get there, out of the corner of your eye, Geogi, you notice that Nundro looks a little disappointed. You see him look down and then kind of keep quiet. But yeah, Tincture, you make it to the top.
I just stand to the bottom and kind of do like the shield tap and give her this.
Okay. Well, if I made it to the top, I mean, I'm just
No,
gonna
Joe,
make
you
sure the rope
first.
is anchored.
One.
Alrighty, I'm not much for climbing, but here we go. And he starts climbing. Takes a minute, but he gets to the top.
Why is it disappointing?
Did we recover his brother's body at this point?
I
His-
believe it's up here, right?
Yeah, I think we left him there.
Mm-hmm.
It's behind us or ahead of us?
It's ahead of us to the east.
Okay.
Towards the
Yep,
entrance.
it's around the corner. As he makes his way to the top, you see him looking in that direction and just kind of rub his hands. The body is wearing no shoes.
Ah, got you.
Tincture's gonna go back over to the body. She's gonna take the shoes off and put them next to the body.
I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna get Drip up there. I don't want to change again, just in case. How about Bertalatar? Do you mind throwing him up there?
I was gonna say I'm going to hold him under one arm and then try to one-hand climb, because I think I still have the potion of Storm Giant Strength. So
I think you do. I think it's good for
So-
like an hour.
Yep, so I'm gonna like try and gingerly hold him in my right hand and then left hand just climb up. If
You can totally do that, just like hopping with your hand. No problem.
All right. I'm right behind him, and I'm like, oh, this is sure a change in scenarios. Usually I'm carrying people up walls.
So you see Nundro go to his brother. His brother's been dead for at least a week at this point. I think you guys covered the body up too, so he just kind of like takes a knee, rubs his head. Think you can help me get him to Gundren?
Yeah, we have a card outside. We'll bring it back with us.
I'd like to confirm with him, be like, hey, we're about to leave this place. Is there anything that we need to get for you before we do? Because I don't ever anticipate coming back.
I'm gonna get out alive. I'm gonna reconnect with my brother. We're gonna hire a bunch of mercenaries to clean out all the monsters. And then we're gonna get the mine running again. Just grateful it didn't collapse. I think we're gonna be all right. We don't need anything right now. I'm good with it.
Okay, well, I appreciate the ambition, and I'll start walking towards the exit.
Okay. Anything else the rest of you would like to do in Wave Echo Cave before you leave?
I'll begin like trying to pick up the body of his brother and realizing I'm not as strong as I am.
I can help. Tink is gonna like
Holding him up like this.
scoop him up and just lift him up and hold him because she did drink the potion of ogre strength. She has 19 strength right now.
God damn it.
I look bashful, like fuck, man.
Gonna like
A little bit
make
put
sure the
off.
You're
boots are like on top of him.
unstoppable.
I didn't see the potion be drank. I just see her lifting a fucking dwarf twice her size. Where do you put it all, Tink? You're such a badass.
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't know. The spider said the same thing before I made her explode, but
As I'm walking away, like they're talking back here, I'm like, damn.
I mean, I drank this potion thinking I need the potion to make her eat a fireball, but I didn't, so I might as well use it and help.
I love it.
I don't know. I'm sorry
I'll
for
pop
running.
around the corner and be like, she ate a fireball?
Why-
Told me that part. Tincture, I'm so proud of you. Death by flames. That's exactly what I've always taught you. Burn your enemies, and then when they cry for mercy, deny it and burn them some more.
I mean, I didn't know she'd explode like that.
I'm like I got like chills going around my body. I'm like, oh, she is terrifying. And
Well, I didn't know what else to do. You were all, I thought you were dead.
It's amazing, but terrifying. Glad I'm on your side.
Dinner is on me tonight, guys, definitely.
Okay, heroes. On that note, so you exit Wave Echo Cave,
I guess
Yeah.
so.
and are you
That makes sense.
headed back to Phandelver?
It sounds like a trick question.
Sure, adventure. I just want to make sure I'm not like putting words in your mouth, you know.
No, we had to water deep.
Fuck.
Yep.
Well, to be continued in January, I guess.
I'm fine with that. No.
As we're walking, I'm actually gonna bring up to these guys like, so what's the next move, man? Where do we go from here?
I have family that I need to track down. I don't even know where to start, really.
And then he has a look on his face.
Kind of killed all my leads.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for information, then I know a pretty good place a couple 100 miles south. You could definitely stop in there. I mean, if you want to make a name for yourself, we could definitely try there.
What do you mean, try?
Oh yeah, we don't try in this group. Oh, which reminds me. And I pull out something out of my pocket, and I go to put it in your hand. Do you extend your hand?
Yeah.
And I empty into your hand what kind of looks like papers, but it's mostly ash. And I just, like, here, that is the remainder of our contract. I don't need it anymore. I just want to travel with you guys.
I smirk. Go ahead.
You guys are fucking out of control. But I want to see what the hell you guys are going to do with the rest of your life, so let's fucking go. But like I was saying, you want to make a name? Let's hit the water team. I hear they're making moves over there, and if you want riches, we can find them.
I'm gonna kind of brush the ashes and be like,
Yes, don't think you're done with us quite so easily. And as far as Waterdeep,
I kind of look to Tincture and Lofane. I'm like,
you have,
and then I look to Lofane.
it has water in the name. You're gonna have to love it.
Yeah, I heard him when he first said that. That's what got me excited. But you know, I'm down to stick around, as long as you do this for me, and I'll toss him a little leather ball. Be like, throw this.
You toss it to me,
Toss it to you.
and a leather ball. I look confused and I throw it.
I start running after it with Drip and turn into a wolf, and and then I'm wagging my tail, just like excited to go.
If he brings it back, like now that I like understand in character what it's for, I'm gonna like put some umph into it. And, like,
You still have the potion of like stone giant strength or something? Yeah, you like hurl it into the next town.
All right, I'm huffing.
Let's go see how Phandelver is doing. Maybe their water source is better.
I mean, don't we still have to go back to Phandelver though? And
That's what I meant. I said Phandelver. I meant Phandelver. I know what I said. I got hit hard. Lots of fire.
Ow.
It hurts to get hurt. I don't like it.
You kinda get used to it.
So as you all emerge from Wave Echo Cave and start making your way back down the Tribord Trail, there's a morning sun rising, and it is the appropriate season and the appropriate temperature around you. It is normal and expected in a way that you haven't felt in a very long time. As you walk the lands, you see that it's not healed. There is still damage. You can see there's that small field of frost blossoms that are now dead. They have been overrun with black water. But the damage has stopped. You've stopped the damage from increasing, and Lofane especially, you just kind of know in your heart, the land will heal. It's gonna be okay. It takes you all about 4 days to get back into town. Plain fetch sustains you. It is kind of quiet, especially bringing Nundro and his dead brother along in the cart. They are very, very quiet along the way, but you talk amongst yourselves and make plans. On the 4th day, you get just outside this little town of Phandelver as the sun is setting, and all around you's bathed in golden light. And as you approach town, you start seeing other people, the grown-ups that you know left days or weeks ago looking for water. They're all starting to trickle back in. You see them joining the trail and walking with you. You see some are ahead of you. And as you get back into Phandelver, you see it's fully populated. The grown-ups are no longer drunk. They're drinking clean water again. The pit in the Tribord Trail that you pulled the kids out of when the earth opened up. There's still a big pit in the ground, but there's no more open portals into other planes at this point. It's just a big hole, and it could be filled back in, and everything's gonna be okay. You make it into town. Nundro and Gundren are reunited. You take them to the inn where you know Gundren's staying, and you see them just kind of embrace each other. And they just kind of disappear for the night, quietly. You know you have business with them to attend to, but you're not going to push it right at the moment. But the rest of the town all comes out to the tavern where you guys are staying, and it is bursting at the seams. Every single person who lives in Phandelver piles into the tavern, and drinks are pouring, and food is being bought faster than the tavern keepers can keep up. And there is singing and dancing and toasting in your honor. Everyone, it seems, knew somehow before you could even tell anyone. They all know that you are the reason that the land is okay. You are the reason that the crazy wild magic surges have stopped. You are the ones that saved Phandelver, and they are so grateful to have you here. The partying goes on way into the night. Everyone you know comes out. Silda comes out. You return her sword to her. She embraces you, tells you that she's proud of you. Droop the Goblin shows up. You see him kind of like darting through people's knees, and you're just kind of happy to know that he's not just like sobbing in a tree anymore. He's starting to acclimate. He's gonna be okay. Towards the end of the night, all the kids in town have been running wild. You hear a window break outside. You think some of the partygoers have gotten a little rowdy, maybe? But Tincture, you look out the front door and you see there's 6 little kids out in the road dressed like pirates. And you see the one with this jeweled eye patch over her face go, "Fire!" And you see these kids give you an 18 slingshot salute in your honor. More windows are broken. Their parents come out and start screaming at them to stop, but you know that was for you. You know it was a very nice gesture other than the structural damage. In the morning, Gundren Rockseeker finds you. He tells you how appreciative he is, and he informs you that you will be receiving 20% of the mine's operating profits, which is more than I think GOG negotiated, but he's very grateful to have at least one sibling back safely with him. Silda Hallwinter reminds you that you always have a home here in Phandelver if you want it. Trezendar Manor is now yours if you want to keep it. It can be a base of operations. You can stay here forever, or you can move on to your next adventure. But the threat is over. You've saved the Sword Coast. So how do each of you spend your next 2 years?
2 years.
I would...
Or 2 weeks, up to you.
I know that I would be keeping close to these guys if they would be willing to. Ink the Jack of all trades, GOG the salesman, who's going to make sure that I actually build a brand of myself, and then Lofane the cold to my hot. But I'm trying to find my sibling. Whatever our sibling, relative, I don't even know what it is. He doesn't know what it is. I'd be searching for them while still making the name for myself, or die trying.
And you know you have a lead. GOG found that map buried in a tome in Wave Echo Cave. Something about the lost riches of Teleorgatha. That might be a lead. You don't know.
So plotting a campaign, plotting an expedition.
Okay. What about Tincture?
Well, I think once Tincture made it back to town, and once things settled down a little bit, she would reach out to Elijah and her former adventuring party, and try to set up a way to restore Trezendar Manor. Well, she's able to still adventure alongside Brutalatar and Lopane and GOG. And she would return there when she has the time, you know. If the group's in the area, I'm sure everyone would probably come with her, check and see how the town's doing. And yeah, just sort of growing her own, make her own tale for herself. Changing from being a very timid, scared little goblin who had never really left her adventure party side to being a adventurer in her own right.
Seems like just yesterday was the first time you pushed someone to their deaths off a cliff on their birthday, and look at you now. You've saved so many lives.
And ruined countless birthdays, I'm sure.
And what of GOG?
I spend the whole night when we get back after everybody's whining and dining us, telling the trials and tribulations of the Titan that is Tincture and all that she accomplished over these last few weeks to help create peace in that land. With the help of the Menagerie of Chaos, of course, but mostly Tincture. Can't stress that enough. I finally figure in the next couple weeks, actually, I finally figure out the name of my book. You would have seen one of the books that I have been pulling out every so often, just writing it here and there. I didn't have a name; it was just blank. But over the next few weeks, I would get it embossed in gold letters, and you guys would see me writing it from time to time. It reads "Dream Love, Tales of the Humble Bard." I would continue doing what I'm doing. I would be trying to help Brutalatar make a name for himself, try to find the glory main name. I've got nothing to do. I've got plenty of time to kill. So let's
More than they do.
I mean, I don't say this out loud, but yes, of course.
And what about Lofane and Drip?
Lofane and Drip, the wild spirits that they are, have formed a bond with these adventurers and has taught them, Lofane has taught them to communicate with other animals, to send any messages to Lofane that when they need assistance. And in the meantime, Lofane and Drip would help Tincture with finding any sort of ingredients she might need. Brutalatar on his quest to find out his family name, and of course, GOG to maybe get in contact with somebody to make a deal. Meanwhile, he has a garden at the Trezendar Manor that he tends to from time to time, but on his downtime, he mostly just protects the wildlife and those things around. Make sure everything is tip-top shape and that things function as they should.
Lofane invested in the bat signal for himself, so
Exactly.
Woodland can just put it up.
We got all these squirrels coming through.
It's an acorns.
I love it. And for now, things are quiet until the next adventure. But hopefully we'll see these adventures again someday in whatever comes next. Hopefully you can play this again sometime. Thank you for playing this game with me. I love you guys. This has been amazing.
It was so fun.
begin tuning my lute. Red dragon born, little goblin girl, a blue man who likes to turn into beasts. Though our time has been brief, it's meant the world to me. I'll never forget you, Chaos Menagerie.
Control flames in the background like fireworks.
It's so good. Take more inspiration. This has been our version of Lost Mine of Phandelver. Thank you all for staying up late with us and watching and going on this adventure with us. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Good night.
Night.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys. We had so much fun.
It's like we always say on Mates of Fate, I'm gonna cry.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Shut